Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. I bought a thing. Let's take a look at it. This is one of the things that was on my holiday wish list and nobody got it for me, so I got it for myself. It is a set of Picard teacups. I'm very excited. It's so cool. So, if you're not familiar with Star Trek: The Next Generation, why not? No, it's fine. The captain, Picard, often drank tea. And the TV series had food replicators, so you could ask the replicator what you wanted to eat and it would, or drink, and it would create it out of thin air and some nutritious content that probably wasn't the actual thing that you wanted. There was an episode of one of the characters asking for real chocolate because the replicator couldn't make real chocolate. It could make something that tasted like chocolate, but actually had nutritional value to it. In any event, the captain is well known for asking for tea, Earl Grey, hot. And the replicator produced it in this teacup. This exact one. Not like this exact one, but like this is the design. So the design is made by, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it correctly, Bottom? Probably not Bottom. I'm not sure. So I was going to do a whole unboxing thing with this, but I couldn't wait. It arrived on Wednesday and it's Friday now, and I had to open it up, and there are 4. The box is really cool too, so maybe I could show you. So box, it doesn't seem really cool, right? And then you open it up and there's the ship there, and that's pretty neat. And then there are, there were 4 glasses in here, but I took one out and washed it so that I can have some tea in it. This is the same company that made the glasses that they used on the show. They wanted something that looked both futuristic and timeless. It's got this little handle, and the glass is a nice teacup touch. I feel like it's a little bit of both here. So I have already steeped my tea. Nice. I'm not sure how much that teapot holds, but here's an entire thing. So I think I put, I put more tea in this pot than is needed for the size of it. So this is very dark. I'm not sure if you can even see the light coming through it, how red it looks, but that's okay. So now I get to enjoy my tea like a Starfleet captain. It's good tea. It is very strong because this is apparently a 1-cup pot, or however big this is. This is 6 fluid ounces. Seriously? You wouldn't think it to look at it. I would have expected that to be smaller. 6.7 according to the box. Oh well. The company does not make this kind of teacup anymore, but they were convinced by master replicas to do a limited run of this set of tea glasses, and I am very happy to have it. I'm allowed a little geek moment here and there, or all the time. That's all the time in my house, really. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's really fun, and I'm happy. I'm happy to have people over, and I have 4 glasses so that we can have tea from this cup, and I wonder how many of my friends are going to recognize that. That was really cold. The counter is considerably cold next to my hand that's been up against a hot teacup. It's very weird. So it's been busy lately. I'm having some, knocking a glass teapot, apparently. I'm having some health issues that will not be resolved for a while. I'm seeing a specialist in a week and a few days. So hopefully there's that. I still have a bunch of sewing projects. I'm working on finally finishing the last pair of pants. Probably not today, but, well, my school is closed for spring break next week, so hopefully I'll get a lot of things done while I'm here. Probably not. It's never as much as I expect it to be. There will be a good deal of sitting on the couch watching a movie with a cup of tea. But also some cleaning, and also some organizing, and hopefully some sewing, or at least cut out the pattern. I bought a Laughing Moon pattern for an 1860s style wrapper or morning dress or work dress, depending on how I make it. And I've got some really cool fabric, so I'm excited to put that together. Hopefully I will get that done next week. And then I'm going to try to hit up the sale at Joann's and see if they've got any fun fabric for that particular pattern. When I went last Sunday, they had plenty of fabric, like all the fabric, but no thread or yarn or scissors or elastic. Like all of the little things are pretty gone, but they had a ton of fabric at least a few days ago. So maybe I'll get something and I'll make another dress with it. That'd be nice. But that's it. So a lot of my busyness has also been the end of the semester. I teach a half semester course and it's over, it's done, my grades are in, all that. And I had a lot of people in my class, relatively speaking. My classes are like labs, so there's never a ton of people in them. But I had 7 people. This was the makeup for the stage class. I had 7 people in my class this semester, which is the most I have ever had. I think even the first costuming class I taught was 6 people, I think. So it was exciting and everybody was enthusiastic, and I just had a delightful bunch of students to work with this semester. But the end of what is the end of the semester for us is very busy. There are projects coming due and tests and things, and yeah, it's done. My grades are in, and I am now officially off on spring break. So great. So hopefully next week I'll get some cleaning done. I will get some resting done in preparing for my visit to the specialist the following week. Of course, it couldn't happen while I was home on spring break. No, I've got to take time off for it because, can't find a convenient time to see a doctor. It's okay. It'll be okay. But that's also one of the reasons why it took me so long to get my most recent video edited. There was just so much happening and so much going on, and it just wasn't getting done. I did eventually finish it, and I'm glad. I was happy with how that came out. There was a lot of footage in sewing the books, so I tried to speed it up so you weren't sitting there for an hour, because it definitely took a while. And when my daughter came home from work, it took even longer, but yeah, it's fun. I love sewing books. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm looking at the pile of my pants over there on the kitchen table. I need to press some things. The iron at the costume shop at work broke. Yesterday when I came in, it was not working, but Wednesday during the day it was, but one of the students tried to use it later Wednesday and it didn't work. And yeah, it was dead. Who knows how old those irons are, and they definitely don't last forever, but hopefully we'll get a new one, because we've got a show that opens in 2 weeks, and 1 week of that nobody's going to be there because it's spring break. So there's like a new definition of Hell Week, because we've just been off for an entire week. It's going to be mad. It's another thing I'm not really looking forward to, because while I am not the costume designer for this show, I was asked if I would assist, and I'm happy to do it. I also told the designer truthfully that I was going to gripe every step of the way, and I have been, because some of the things that she brings me, if it were my problem, I would make another choice, but it's fine. I love her. This costume designer is a fantastic person, but she does not have any sewing skills. So she needs help when she's costuming a show. That's okay. I don't mind helping. I don't. But next week, thankfully, my class is over and I can really focus on whatever the show will need, because there will be things that need to be taken in. She does bring me a disproportionate amount of things that need to be let out. And if you have ever worked with garments, there is not always space to let out. The first project she brought me was a cheerleader costume, The shirt was a medium and it needed to be made an XL, and the skirt was an XL, but it absolutely was not. It needed at least 2 more sizes. And I did it and it was awful. I mean, it wasn't like, it came out looking fine, but it was very, very frustrating. Every step of both of these pieces of clothing to make bigger was frustrating. But it's done, and now if it's a little bit too big, well, you can just pin that up and we'll call it it's good enough from 30 feet away. So yeah, that's what I have looking forward to. I have no idea what video I'm gonna shoot while I'm home on spring break. I'm sure you all don't need to watch me steam clean my carpets. It's not even steam cleaning, it's like whatever the wet carpet cleaner thing is. I have to do the stairs. That should be fun. Not really. But I'll come up with something. Maybe we'll make a tea. I don't know. We'll come up with something. So thanks so much for joining me today. I have taken sips of my delicious, very strong Earl Grey. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm grateful for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.